Wounded Menendez draws few challengers. New Jersey is harsh territory for Trump and the GOP, which helps Menendez's 2018 chances. His poll numbers are terrible. He just went through a corruption trial that ended in a hung jury, and there might be a retrial in the middle of his re-election campaign. But it's difficult to find a New Jersey Republican willing to challenge Democratic Sen. Robert Menendez next year, a testament to the toxicity of Donald Trump in New Jersey and the dismal landscape facing the state's Republican Party. Gov. Chris Christie is leaving office after 8 years with an approval rating in the mid-teens. He demanded absolute loyalty from members of the state's Republican legislative delegation. They had to hitch their political wagons to him, and were allowed little breathing room to build their own profiles. Now, they're paying the price, and only Richard Petsulo, the runner-up in the New Jersey Republican 2014 U.S. Senate primary, is currently running for the GOP nomination next year. And while Trump is more popular in New Jersey than Christie, polls have shown his approval in the high 20s to low 30s. He dominates the news cycle, and his immigration rhetoric gives Republicans more headaches in a state with one of the largest foreign-born populations in the country. All this has created an environment where Menendez's political favors for wealthy Florida eye doctor and convicted Medicare fraudster Salomon Melgen, allegedly in exchange for private jet flights, lavish vacations and campaign contributions, may not resonate as much as they otherwise would, even though one poll shows that 51% of voters say he shouldn't be re-elected. Republicans understand that Senator Menendez has built a strong record fighting for New Jersey in the face of Donald Trump, and they see that their support for Trump is out of step with New Jersey's values and voters, wrote Menendez senior advisor Michael Solomon in an email. Trump is essentially an insurmountable obstacle for any NJ Republican in 2018. Petsulo says he's puzzled by the lack of other candidates. I have been actively looking for that information. I've been circulating that same question, Petsulo said. Menendez's poll numbers dipped into the high 20s during his 2.5 months on trial for corruption, before a hung jury left his career intact, for the moment, in November. Still, Menendez has already wrapped up re-election support from virtually every major state Democrat. More broadly, Democrats have improved their voter registration advantage over Republicans. When Christie won his first term in 2009, New Jersey had 705,000 more Democrats than Republicans. On Election Day last month, when Democrat Phil Murphy won the governorship to replace the term-limited Christie in a landslide, Democrats increased that advantage to 880,000. Whenever we're talking about what's going on in the New Jersey Republican Party, we have to go back to Christie and the fact that no farm team has been developed, said Monmouth University pollster Patrick Murray. There's no infrastructure to build a strong statewide presence, and Donald Trump is just the icing on the cake for making it difficult for Republicans to seriously this prospect.